Every day, weather influences our lives.
It certainly does. That's why we launched Forecasting Our Future, an effort to dig deeper into our changing climate.
Meteorologist Glenn Glazer has more on the honeybees' existence on our planet and the vital role they play in our existence. Glenn?
Yeah, it's true. Without honeybees, human beings would have a pretty rough time surviving. And they're also what some people might call psychic. If you watch them closely enough, they can tell you the future.
In western Palm Beach County, under the warm South Florida winter sun, these winged workers are very busy.
Honeybees are important to humans because of the way that we are farming now. Industrialized farming, we need honeybees to pollinate the food that we grow.
Just think, we as a human, relatively small species. In wild, more than 1 million species of insect. And only one species, honeybee, work and live with human.
Working and living with humans may be an understatement because without the honeybee, we would be in pretty big trouble.
Peppers, watermelons, cantaloupes, blueberries, peaches are all pollinated by honeybees. So wherever we're growing crops, we need honeybees. And a lot of people don't think we wouldn't have cattle in mass if we didn't have honeybees.
How you can have beef if you don't have alfalfa? You don't have to pollinate beef. If you not produce alfalfa, you're done.
And so we wouldn't have hamburgers, ice cream, leather for our shoes.
And of course, there's the honey, which can help with everything from a cough to a sore throat to helping cure your allergies.
Honey contains microscopic pollens, right? The bees are pollinating those flowers, they're gathering pollen, the pollen ends up in the honey. Every time you take a spoonful of honey, you're microdosing yourself to those pollens.
You can imagine that important work like pollination has to be carefully orchestrated, and that responsibility falls on the little lady in charge, the queen.
The bees in wintertime are smaller in size. The hive is smaller, the smaller number of bees in the hive. And the queen won't start laying eggs in mass to grow that hive in size until a lot of food is coming in.
But it's more than that because eggs take a while to hatch. So in reality, bees have to be able to predict the future.
So with bees, it's a little bit more complicated because practically all animals, including us, we communicate on chemical level. And if you detect, and bees, that's how they talk. They detect amount of particular chemicals in all flowers, which indicate what will happen next year.
But sometimes the more immediate future can pose a bigger threat and therefore takes priority, like when a storm is approaching.
The bees recognize that drop in barometric pressure before we even recognize that drop in barometric pressure. They will send bees out in mass to collect more food.
And in the case of a tropical system, the bees even put up their hurricane shutters.
They want to fortify their house, and so they'll actually collect sap from trees and use it to glue down or glue together the hive. If there's a hole in the box itself, they will use that sap or propolis and create a solid space.
So if bees help feed us by pollinating, help heal us with their honey, tell us the future of crops, and indicate changes in weather, is there anything we can do for them?
If you look in general on whole globe, we have about 2,200 plants, which is good for bees. In United States, we have about 180. And problem for one colony need per year a minimum 250 pounds of honey to survive.
So to make our relationship with the bees less one-sided and more reciprocal, we need to grow more plants that bees like for food, like oranges and saw palmetto. And of course, the occasional thank you wouldn't hurt.
Thank you for supplying us with the food that we eat, because without you, our diet would be very bland and very non-exciting.